So this is what exactly we will be building in this specific section. So this site is completely designed using Django, and this is a food menu site wherein you can actually go ahead, have a bunch of food items, its image, the details of those items, and you can actually go ahead also click on this details and actually get a detailed view of that specific item. So if you go ahead and click on any item over here, you are going to get the image, its name, its detail, and the price. And one more additional thing which you can do with this is that if you visit any particular details page over here, you will also have a delete button over here. So if you click on that specific delete button, it's going to ask you for a confirmation to delete that item. And if you click on confirm, it's actually going to go ahead and delete that item. So as you can see, the burger has now been deleted. And one more additional feature which we have built into this site is that we have built in the login feature. So I can simply log in over here. So I have already created a login for this site. So I'll just type in my name over here and I'll type in the password. And now when I click on login, as you can see, now I'm logged in as the user. And now I can actually go ahead, and now as I am logged in, I can go ahead and add a item. So if I click on add item now, I can actually go ahead and add in some item, like let's say item 1. Let's say the description is this is food item 1. Let's say the item price is $12, and let's say the item link is actually a URL of some image. So I already have copied a specific image, and now if I click on add, as you can see, that item is now added up over here. And now if you go to the home page, as you can see, if you scroll down, you will get that we have this item, which is the item name, you have the item description, you have the item price, and you also have that this item has been added by this specific user. Now you can go ahead and log out, and it says you have been logged out, and you can now go ahead and also register a new user by going to register, and let's create a new user in here. So I'll give this a name as new user 100, and let's say the email is nothing but demo@demo.com, and let's say the password is test 456 test 456. I can now sign up as well, and it says welcome new user 100, your account is created. So now I can log in. So I will say new user 100 as my login, and the password is test 456. So when I log in, as you can see, now I am logged in as a new user. And now let's try to add another item over here. So I'll click on add item, and I'll create a new item. So I'll say new item 2, and let's say the item description is this is new item 2. I can say the item price is, let's say, $20, and you can also leave this item image to default. So I'll just keep the image as default, and I'll click on add, and as you can see, it says new item 2, and this is new item 2. That means this item has now been added on our site. So if I go to add item, or let's say if I go to food, and if I scroll down to the bottom, as you can see, it says new item, this is new item, and it's added by new user 100. So this is the kind of site which we will be building throughout this entire section. That is, we will design this entire functionality in Django. So in the next lecture, let's go ahead and start building this site entirely from scratch.